Hello everyone and welcome back to SV98. 2020 has been nothing like we all expected. There was that long stint we all had at home that canceled trips, hopes and dreams, but thank goodness there was TikTok. TikTok was a great distraction from the outside world, while making us feel so much closer to some of our favorite stars. We got to watch them create content. We also got an inside look into their lives. But how much of what they put on TikTok is their reality? Are they one and the same with their TikTok lives? Stick around as we find out. Charli D'Amelio. Truth be told, no TikTok list is complete without Charli. The 16-year-old joined TikTok in June 2019, and the app has been good to her since then. A month after she joined TikTok, Charli posted a dancing duet with another TikTok user, which amassed over 2 million views. She now has over 84 million followers, more than the population of some nations. As often as she can, Miss D'Amelio posts videos of her dancing, sometimes with her own choreography, and other times just freestyling. But how much of what we see on TikTok is the real Charli? One consistent thing is her love for dancing. Charli's passion for dancing goes beyond doing it for the app. Dancing has been part of her life since she was 3. Another thing is, although Charli looks pretty confident in her videos, truth is she's pretty shy, and she mentioned in an interview her body issues. The star also made public that she's often met with constant hate comments, both online and offline, that get to her, but her family is always there to keep her centered. Lauren Gray. One of the OGs of TikTok, Lauren has been a part of the social media app before it got a change in ownership. Back when it was Musical.ly, the star regularly put out videos and continues to do so to this day. But have you ever wondered why? It turns out that the app has been an escape for Lauren. She joined TikTok as a way to cope with the isolation she faced while homeschooling. Before you ask, no, being homeschooled was not a choice. The star, who has over 45 million followers, was bullied in school, and a breach in trust she experienced led her to being homeschooled. Lauren shared her story with the world, so no one can have that power over her. After being through so much, we love that she's still upbeat and in good spirits. Dixie D'Amelio. While it sounds pretty awesome being related to someone famous, it's even better when you're famous yourself. That's the case of Dixie D'Amelio. She, like her sister, is killing it on TikTok, where she has over 35 million followers. She enjoys being on the app, but Dixie gave us an inside view of her videos. According to the star, she feels embarrassed every time she posts a video on TikTok. She dies a little inside from embarrassment, majorly because she feels she can't dance, at least compared to her sister. We've seen the videos, and we think she's doing just fine. Also, like her sister, the internet trolls aren't letting up with her. Dixie mentioned that she's been bullied, and mentioned the importance of mental health and dealing with depression. Dixie is all about taking care of herself mentally and watching the hate bounce off. Paige Niemann. Some TikTok stars are known because of how much they look like some of your favorite Hollywood celebrities. Take Paige Niemann, for instance. The TikTok star has a full account dedicated to Ariana Grande, not just because she looks like her, but because she's actually a huge fan. Or at least she was. Paige sports a sleek Ari ponytail and makeup that makes her look eerily similar to Ariana Grande and recreates some of her scenes. Apparently, the pop singer isn't a big fan of people imitating her work online, especially on TikTok. Ariana even went as far as saying that TikTok impersonations degrade her work. Turns out that Paige doesn't like being shaded and is no longer a fan of the pop princess. Paige said that her TikTok persona is completely different from how she is in reality and only does these imitations to entertain people. Addison Rae. What does it feel like to be the owner of the second most followed account on TikTok? Pretty amazing, if Addison Rae's TikToks are anything to go by. The 19-year-old star has been on TikTok since 2019 and apparently downloaded the app as a joke. In an interview, she said that she saw a lot of kids she babysat had the app, so she downloaded it just to mess around. Addison then posted her first video, which amassed over 90,000 likes, and she was sold. The star posts dance videos on her account, where she's happy and full of life. While things might seem rosy online, lately things in real life are a little shaky for Addison. Addison is currently receiving backlash for an All Lives Matter post she retweeted years ago on Twitter. Fans have further accused her of blackfishing, being pregnant, and possibly drowning. The star has taken time away from social media as a result of all the trolling, but recently came out to apologize for the posts that made it seem like she was insensitive to the Black Lives Matter movement. For now, Addison is yet to put out new content, but we know when she does, it will be amazing. Danielle Cohn. Many TikTokers started out on the app when it was Musical.ly and embraced the switch when it became TikTok. For some people, the switch was not only seamless, but allowed them to retain their popularity. Take Danielle Cohn. She got her breakout from Musical.ly and now has over 18 million followers on the app. The star's account started out with lip sync and dance videos, but since she broke into the limelight, she has released songs and music videos of her own. Behind the glitz and glam of social media, things are not so smooth for Danielle. There's the controversy over her age, with many criticizing some of her moves and clothing as inappropriate for her age. Danielle and her mother have stated that she's 16 years old, but a Facebook post from her estranged dad stated otherwise. The post says that she was actually 15 at that time, which was denied by her and her mother. But in a live stream earlier this year, Danielle was asked when she would have kids with fellow YouTuber and then boyfriend Mikey Tua. Her response was in 4 to 5 years, when she's 19 or 20, and trust the fans to do the maths. By that math, Danielle should be 14 or 15. Then there's also Mikey's parents releasing a post, in which they mention that Danielle is not 15 as she claims. Yikes, now we're confused too. Bryce Hall. It's so easy to seem like you have your life in order if all people see is what you post on social media. Bryce Hall joined social media apps as a way to make friends after being bullied, but it's turned into much more now. Bryce is a known associate and unofficial leader of Sway House. The boys are known for their mischief and playfulness in their videos, but for Bryce, it seems the mischief goes beyond the screens. Earlier this year, he was arrested on a marijuana charge in Texas, and later had a legal battle with his former manager. After being released, Bryce stated that he wanted to be unproblematic and make his mother proud. After being released, Bryce stated that he wanted to be unproblematic. The public apology was so moving that we thought it would stick until we found out that Bryce, despite state warnings against large gatherings, threw a huge house party for his 21st birthday. It was so bad that the mayor of Los Angeles authorized that his utilities be shut off due to his constant disrespect for state regulations. We wonder how he feels living without water or power. Zoe Laverne. Becoming famous at a young age can go one of two ways. One either handles the fame well or becomes consumed with or by it. We aren't sure which category Zoe Laverne fits into, so we let you decide. Zoe Laverne used to be the most followed person on TikTok. She appealed to a lot of us because of how down-to-earth and sweet her videos portrayed her. People always loved the girl next door. In 2017, she began dating and vlogging with her then-boyfriend, Cody Orlove, which grew her game further. Then Charli D'Amelio came along, and suddenly Zoe was no longer the most followed account on TikTok. A video released by Cody showed Zoe crying because Charli was about to pass her as the most followed person on TikTok. Zoe was really distraught about it and said she didn't want to become irrelevant. Then there's also the back-and-forth sexual and physical abuse claim between Zoe and Cody. Some people believe Zoe, and others, feel she is doing this for social media. Beyond every perfect frame is something you're not aware of. Kristen Hancher. Canadian actress and social media star Kristen Hancher's rise to fame came not only from her creative music, dance, and lip-sync videos, but also because she kinda looks like Kylie Jenner. Well, thanks to the wigs, clothes, makeup, and lip fillers. Either way, Kristen now has over 22 million followers. The star was living it up in LA, creating content that we all love, but due to visa issues had to move back to Canada. She has expressed her sadness about the entire ordeal, especially because she wants to continue producing content for her fans, a feat she feels she can't do in Canada. In a post after she left LA, Kristen expressed how much she wants things resolved so she can get back to doing what she loves, not just for herself, but also for those who love her. Nessa Barrett. Fame has its perks, but it surely has its downsides as well. Nessa Barrett is a fan favorite on TikTok, with over 10 million fans, and then there was also the not-so-little cheating bit with Chase Hudson and Charli D'Amelio. She is also known for her relationship with Josh Richards, but besides what we see in her videos, it seems the TikTok star is really struggling with mental health. In a post released in August, the star revealed that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and depression, and that she's working on her mental health. Fans seemingly respected that decision, but we guess the same courtesy does not apply to paparazzi. Nessa took to Twitter to beg the paparazzi not to film her when she's having a breakdown, and post it, as it is a very personal and trying time for her. This was in relation to a video posted by The Hollywood Fix, showing her crying while having dinner with a friend. Fans have since sided with the star, telling the paparazzi to understand that no matter how famous she is, Nessa is still a teenager who happens to be going through a rough time. One thing we can say is that things are never as they seem on social media. As much as these stars are famous, a lot of them have an entirely different life than what we see online. That's all for now. Did we mention any of your favorites, or did we leave any of them out? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe to get more videos. Until next time, guys!